Okay guys, today's video is a controversial subject. Something that needs to be addressed as well. I've been seeing so many deadlifts, whether it's 18-inch deadlifts, deadlifts from the floor, various different heights, and the use of straps. And more importantly than just the use of straps, the fact that athletes are getting sometimes 1, 2, or even 3 inches out of the straps, changing your standard lift from a 9-inch pull to 10, 11, 12 inches, an 18-inch pull to almost 21 inches in height from the floor. So it's a subject I think we need to address. I think it's something that referees, promoters, even manufacturers need to kind of look into. I think some rule changes need to be addressed so that we can legitimately continue to break records without the whole, I guess, the internet and, you know, other athletes, fans, etc. getting into this debate of should it, shouldn't have it counted. So I've done a full video on the difference between a strongman deadlift and a powerlifting deadlift. If you guys haven't seen that, go and check it out. So this is a fairly new problem. In the last kind of, I guess, 5 to 6 years, once figure of 8 straps were introduced to strongman. And the difference between figure of 8 straps and normal wrist straps is that on the figure of 8s, you really don't need to do anything at all. You can just kind of dangle the straps on your wrists and they will hold the weight. Whereas the normal wrist straps, you still need to put pressure down on the straps to hold onto the bar. If you let go completely, it's just going to fall out of your hand. The figure of 8s, you can let go completely and the bar is still attached to you. So why is this a problem? The main reason that this is an issue is that if you can use straps and allow yourself to basically be in a higher starting position, you're making the lift easier than if you're pulling from the standard height that the deadlift is set at. So a normal deadlift standard height with a normal plate on it is 8.75 inches, just shy of 9 inches. If you can allow yourself an extra inch to 3 inches, some people can seriously get that much extra out of their straps, they're then starting from a 12-inch pull, which is shortening the range of motion and making the lift easier. You can't then compare the likes of Bill Kazmaier back in the 80s to the best lifters today. So just as a disclaimer, this is no attack at any athlete in particular whatsoever. If it's not in the rules that you can't do it, why wouldn't they? If I was competing, I'd be trying to get the most I can out of any lift, out of any event. The issue here is that we need to address it as promoters, as referees, so that the athletes then don't do it. So I don't have an issue with wrist straps being used in strongman. I think with the amount of events that you have in strongman, there are other grip tests that we do, and I don't want grip to be the limiting factor to see someone pull a huge weight. However, we need to address it. And how we do that, Uncle Oz's thoughts. So I have a simple solution, something that can be added to the rules list and it eliminates the problem. All we need to do is make sure that athletes wrap their thumb around the bar. Right now we have when the straps are on, athletes tend to take the thumb over the top of the bar, allowing the bar to slip down into the fingers, obviously shortening the range of motion and making the lift a little bit easier, then making it hard to compare lifts from nowadays to the greats like Kaz in the past. So in the interest of fairness, I think it's something that needs addressing. I also think in the interest of making these records legitimate, it needs addressing, and it will eliminate any issues that we see right now. When you look through any deadlift that's done recently, there's always the argument of, you know, he was getting a lot out of his straps. Was it really an 18-inch deadlift? Was it really a standard height deadlift? It eliminates all those debates and conversations. It makes the records legitimate, and it's a simple fix. Get your thumb wrapped around the bar and it's sorted. Again, this isn't an attack at any athlete whatsoever. If it's not in the rules, you're going to work around it. I would do exactly the same when I'm competing. It's just something that I've noticed a lot in the last couple of years. I know a lot of you guys have noticed it. I've seen the debates online. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you all, and I will be back with more strength action soon. While you're here, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my awesome strength content.